My name is Neil Reynolds. I'm the municipal judge for the city of Leadville, Colorado. Officially, we are at 10,152 feet. We're at the top of the continent. Leadville has seen ups and downs, depressions and boom times. We've had gunfighters and we've had prostitutes, we've had society folks, we've had all the big name entertainers on the stages of our theaters. In the early to mid-1980s, there was a man here who was a former employee at Climax, as were several thousand people, and he came on the idea of having a 100-mile foot race here.
1982, I was an underground shift boss at the Climax mine. Got a call from the bosses up on top of the mountain, and they said, send your crew home, Ken. We're closing it down. We lost 3,250 jobs in a heartbeat.
Leadville's mining era ended largely due to lack of demand, so the domestic market took a big hit in the mid-1980s.
Along with losing those jobs, we lost our identity. We're a genuine blue ribbon, gold medal mining camp. A bunch of us got together and said, what can we do?
He came to me and said, I got this idea for this race. Will you be involved? And I said, I'd love to be involved. And away she went.
The race goes along the Continental Divide 50 miles, then turns around and comes back. It covers elevations of up to 13,000 feet. So this is not for the faint-hearted folks.
The hospital administrator said, Ken, you can't run 100 miles at 10,000 feet. You're going to kill somebody. And I told him right to his face, well, if we do kill somebody, then we'll be on the map, won't we?
We were so scared somebody was going to be seriously hurt because we really didn't know what we were doing.
The first few years there were 200 or so participants, and ultimately the races became very, very big events, and it's happening here in the confines of our little county.
It got better and better and better, and bigger and bigger and bigger.
In terms of the essence of Leadville, it's very much exemplified in the race with having to dig deep and really have a kind of a tough moral fiber.
Before signing up for this race, I'd never gone over even a marathon. Came out here and I wanted to be part of it. I wanted to see exactly how far I could take myself and what I'm made of.
You see people at the starting line and you look and you think, I'm really not sure they're going to be able to finish. But it's about what's in here rather than what's in the legs.
It's almost impossible to run 100 miles and feel great the whole way. You're going to have to really look inside yourself and decide that you're motivated enough to finish this thing that you started.
Your mind just starts playing tricks on you, and I start talking about like, well, this morning, wait, no, yesterday, wait, what day is it? You lose track of time, you lose a sense of who you are almost.
I've often told people that the toughest distance in this race is 5 inches. That's 5 inches between your ears. That's what you got to conquer.
In modern life, we don't have these survival opportunities very often, and that's really what the last half of a 100-miler is all about, is distilling life down to sugar and water and forward movement.
When you get to hurt real bad, if you'll just reach real deep, you'll get there. Tell yourself, you know, I'm better than this. I don't have to give up. If I get sick, and keep going, you're going to get better.
The last mile, I made a point I was going to run all the way to the finish line, no matter if it killed me. And I ran better that last half mile into town than I had like all night long.
You keep going 100 miles, then there's that finish line. And there's not another feeling like it in the world.
In the moment, it's not going to be very glamorous. It doesn't seem very noble, but afterwards you realize that you went through a lot of suffering and there's something, I don't know, that changes you, I think. When you come up against that kind of adversity and overcome it, it's an empowering thing.
First thing I posted when I finished the race was, I can do anything. And I really believe that now I can do anything I set my mind to.
We always thought we were in the business of making dreams come true. And we did for many, many people.